Right, so let's go ahead and make this part. Let's go ahead and place. We're in the schematic library. We'll place a rectangle. Oh, and one thing. We have a grid. Okay, let's hit tab just to pause that. We have a grid on the bottom left here. The grid is 100 mils. See. You can use the 100 mil grid for maybe the pin spacing. And then you can change your grid by hitting G on the keyboard while you're on the canvas. Okay, let's hit the pause button now. Now, even though you see your box, you click and release once with the left mouse button. You click release. And then that's when you can start drawing your box. You don't drag it, you just click release and you can start drawing the box. Let's take up 2 spots, maybe. Yeah, let's make it look wide like the actual connector. And then you right click to end whatever mode you're in. And just as a quick note, if you don't have Altium right now, that's fine. You can follow along with this tutorial by going to Altium's website where you can get a free trial, and the link is in the description below. Next, we'll add 2 pins. Oh, but wait a second. If we want the pins to be spaced here and here, I actually want to make this box wider. So let's go ahead and drag this. So you can see that, use that arrow to drag that open. Yeah, and I'll drag this down with my double crosshairs. All right, now let's go ahead and continue. Place pin. What's important is to zoom in, right? You can scroll up to zoom in. And what do we have here? I'm too far in actually. Okay, you see that X? This is where you can make electrical connections to the pin. We're gonna flip this so it's pointing to the left. So hit the space bar twice to flip that. And then boom, there you go. Go ahead and place the next pin. See how it automatically numbers itself. It orders itself automatically. Oh, and it started from 0 and 1. Okay, it did 0 and 1. That's fine. I'll place 1 and 2 and then right click. Let's get rid of the 0. Fantastic. Let's zoom in. You see that? This little box here, that's where the electrical connection is. That's where it is. The most important thing is to always place your pins on grid. And not just in Altium, in any ECAD software. Place your pins on the grid that matches whatever your sheet grid is on. Let's go back to our schematic, right? We are on a 100 mil grid. And each of the pins is on the grid point. So if we look at our Y coordinate, see this Y coordinate over here? 4200 mil, right? We go down. Or okay, 4600 mil is where we're at. We go down, we're at 4500 mil. We want our pins on that grid. If you place your pins off grid when creating your parts in any ECAD software, you're going to have a problem. Okay. Another thing, you want to place your box and pins or whatever on the origin. See where it says 0, 0 and the coordinates? Yeah, you want to place that. I noticed that the pins like to have their origin on, well, I like to have the pin 1 on the origin, and that's fine. Oh, and one quick little tip. If you have a case where you may have your pin overlapping the block, you can click on the block and then go to Edit, Move, Send to Back. You can send the yellow block to the back. Click Object to send to back. So you click on the object. Let's try this one more time, just in case. Just in case. Okay. Just making sure. If we move this box, yeah, it's in the back. Great. That's how you check it. Let's Control Z to move that back. In the properties, we need some fundamental things. First of all, we have the design item ID. What does that mean? right? It says component 1. That's the name. That's pretty much it. What we'll do is give it a name. You know what? Let's cheat a little. Let's edit the supplier link. Part choices, edit supplier links. And let's use the TE connectivity internal link. How about that? Add. Great. Control V to paste the link. Fantastic. We have good information here, but no part. That's fine. We're fixing that. I'd go with this DigiKey link. Then, oh, looks like I have to change my resolution. Okay, so I changed my resolution. Click OK. Information gets added. Click OK again. You can add as many suppliers as you want, really. Now let's move this property windows out and then paste the design item ID. Now, for the comment, let's see what DigiKey calls it. I really like DigiKey's describing of things. Yeah, I like this one. We'll copy that. I'm clicking the icon to make sure I copy it. Then paste that. All right, hit tab. You can choose to make it visible or not visible. It's not showing up here right now, and that's fine. I'll make it not visible. The designator, what are we going to use? Call it J, capital J, question mark. Easy. For the description, I think that's fine. All right, paste it. Type standard. Yeah, that's good. You can change the type of the part. All right, cool. Let's add a parameter. Parameter would be manufacturer. And then the manufacturer is TE connectivity. So we'll just do that. But you know what? Copy it from DigiKey. Just smash that copy button, hit tab. So that's good. Let's also add a new parameter. That would be the manufacturer part number. But depending on your ECAD software, I recommend against using spaces in your part properties. Manufacturer part number is right. Tab. Let's add a link. The new link might be the product page or something. Oh, you know what? Product URL. Tab. Footprints. Which footprint do we want? Well, if we show footprint, it doesn't have any. Don't worry, we'll add that to our PCB library. You know, this is looking pretty solid. Name, value, here we go. Make this invisible by hitting that eye icon. Right, now let's go ahead and save this. In fact, I'd do a save all. All right, the asterisk disappears and now it's saved. If you're done with a design, whether in Altium or Eagle for now, you can upload your design to Altium 365's Altium Online Viewer. This is different from the downloadable free viewer. This is a new thing that Altium came up with, and you can upload your design and see them in 3D for the PCB and also see the schematic, and you won't be bound by a specific computer that has Altium or Eagle to look at your designs. So I think that's really cool. Feel free to upload your own design at the end of this tutorial series.